Hi, everybody. This is Emmy, and I'm here again today. This is my second day of the 77-day video challenge. And I wanted to talk a little bit about yesterday's video. The cat jumped up on the keyboard and interrupted my message. I did not realize it until right before I was going to post it. And then I realized I had to post it anyway because I wasn't going to have an opportunity to do another video. What I didn't say yesterday was that these Go Wish cards that I talked about, which were about, if you didn't listen to it, they're about discovering what it is that you want for your end of life, which is a difficult subject to talk about. But what I cut off at the end of there is where you go to get these cards. It's called the Go Wish cards. All you have to do is go Google Go Wish cards, and the website will come up that produces these cards, and it comes from something called the Coda Alliance. So if you get a chance, Google Go Wish cards and then take a look at the site and everything about coming towards your end of the life and how you want to approach that. Now, my husband, Dwight, is facing his ends of life, but it's been going much more smoothly than we thought. And a lot of that is because we made the decision to involve hospice. Now, when he came home from the hospital after having 2 emergency visits where he got flown on life flight the first time to Seattle, and the second time he went by ambulance to Seattle because they thought he was going to lose his foot. What they determined was that he's too old and has too many problems to benefit from the surgery, and so they sent him home. When he came home, he said, "I am never going to the hospital again." And of course I said, okay, because I love him, and what else am I going to say? But I didn't know how to do that. And I thought to myself, what does that mean? You're never going to the hospital again? All I know how to do is call 911. I don't know what else to do if there's an emergency. Fortunately, we had been referred to home health. And home health comes out when you return from a hospital stay and you need help around the house, you need help with caring for yourself or your spouse or whoever at home. We've had home health before. They are absolutely wonderful people. And they came out, and I said to one of them right away, my husband never wants to go to the hospital again. And she said, "Oh, it sounds like you need hospice." I said, "I thought hospice was for just when you're dying, the very end of life." And she said, "Well, it is. But it is also about palliative care. And palliative care is how they take care of someone who is coming towards the end of their life." She said, "You need to talk to hospice." Well, come to find out that hospice, all you need to do to enroll in hospice is have your doctor sign an agreement that says that he or she, your partner, whoever it is, may die in the next 6 months. Though there's a high possibility that they will die in the next 6 months. Well, my husband had been close to death many times, so I knew that would not be an issue. And then he signed the order, and hospice came out and talked to us. They told us that all we had to do to sign up for hospice was sign one form, and we had to have that order from our doctor. And we had to fill out a post, a physician's order of, I don't remember. Something about what you want to have happen. Anyway, so basically it's a form you sign that says you don't want any extraordinary measures or exactly what you want to have happen. So out came hospice with an intake nurse, and she explained it all to us. Basically said, no matter what's wrong with him, you call hospice and they will take care of it. They'll either come out or they'll call your doctor or put him on some drugs or whatever it is he needs to be safe and pain-free, if that's what you want. And that's what he wanted. He did not want to go to a hospital again. He wanted to be pain-free. He wanted to die at home. So what happens when you're close to the end and you make this decision to have hospice come out? In our case, and in many other cases, the relief is so fabulous and unexpected that they get better. He's so much better than he was a year ago, which is when we had this 6 month. He may die in the next 6 months. And frequently that happens. So they have a lot of people on their rolls who could possibly die any time, but are not near dying anymore. So he can stay on that as long as he does not decide to go to a doctor or a hospital. And as long as he is needing care. So I take care of him, and I call hospice on a regular basis and ask them questions. If he needs any kind of drugs, I call them, except for his heart medications. We still go see his cardiologist. But even his cardiologist knows that he does not want to go into the hospital. And when we told him that he no longer wanted hospital care, the doctor just said, "Oh, well, I'm glad you told me that because it makes a difference how I treat you." So everyone's on board. We had a meeting with his family. Everything's wonderful. And we keep him balanced. And that's pretty much what we do. Make sure that he's comfortable. Make sure that he's safe. He's on a walk. He walks with a walker. He doesn't go very far. He occasionally goes with me to the grocery store. But I take care of him. And it has been wonderful. And it's not over. Anyway, that's what you do when your spouse or your mom or your dad or anyone that you care about says to you, "I don't want to go to the hospital anymore. I want to die at home." You find a way. Anyway, I'm off for today. Thank you so much for listening. Now I have to figure out how to post this.